Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Team Fortress TV. We are here to cover some Div 1 action this evening, and we're ending the season off with a bang, starting on Snakewater. And my name is Getawhale. I'm joined here by the man, the myth, the plan, the canal. His name is Admirable. How's it going, buddy?
The canal. What the hell?
How's that intro? You're a canal now.
Jesus, man. I thought
Like
it was
Panama.
more of a stream or maybe a great river. The Mississippi or something, maybe the Nile. But just a canal? The Panama Canal's pretty impressive, actually. I'll take it back. Thanks. I'm good. But I'm feeling sorry for John because I think we thought it was going to be Viaduct first. But these punks have loaded the server, the second server I might add, onto
These damn
Snakewater.
punks. I had all my notes ready here for Viaduct, and now I'm just so thrown off my game, No, we're playing here first on Snakewater. I kind of like it this way. I was hoping we would do this. I was kind of weirded out by doing Viaduct first, actually, to be honest with you. I like Viaduct as a closer. That is where we're going. That is the second map. This is Div 1 action, and these are two teams right now that are deadlocked on the tables, both with 11 points. And so we're hoping, when this is over, that will be broken. But I think the bigger story here, Admirable, is these are two teams that are done. They're finished. It's the swan song for these guys.
Yeah, it's quite dramatic. I mean, if you look at the story of Superstars only, just in the last few days, they had two of the most important games, one against Wellplayed.pro, the team who actually won the league, and one against 425, the team that finished second. So they had a chance to cause an upset there and actually finish second themselves, but they failed on both accounts. They put a good showing in against Wellplayed, but against 425 they just seemed to crumble. Ryushi and Hayden casted that last night. I watched a bit of the VODs there in the lead up to the game to get myself hyped, but yeah, this game doesn't really account for much apart from honour. There's no prize for finishing third in Division 1, and both the teams are folding, so it's just straight up machismo here, I guess.
That's one way to put it, machismo. I mean, I don't know, you could call this a bit of a fun match, but I think that these are top-level players. A lot of these guys have played on some top teams, and I think they're going to put on a good show here tonight. I mean, they know they're being casted, and, have fun. Go out with a bang, This is the blowout of Div 1. And I like that it's these two teams, because they have had kind of similar seasons, kind of up and down. They've had their really high moments, and they've had their less high moments. But overall, I think it should be an equal matchup. What do we want to talk about? Players to watch, maybe? Do we know who we're watching on these maps?
Yeah, I mean,
any thoughts?
let's think about it here. You got to go straight to the two demo men. You've got Warherd, on one side, Premiership level demo man playing in Division 1. Then you got Brago on the other side, Premiership level demo man playing in Division 1. And I'm pretty sure both of these demo men have a bronze medal from the Prem, so they're definitely capable. They're sitting here in rosters with players that are maybe not up to their level, just going to throw that out there. So they're going to be putting out a lot of damage. It's just up to whether or not their teammates can follow up on that and clean up and find those all-important frags.
Yeah, certainly. I think there are some capable players, but yeah, those are definitely two of the guys who are more experienced. They've done Prem, they've got their medals, and they've been there. They're I don't want to call them geezers because I'm old myself, but they've been around. They've been through Prem. We have some up-and-comers. Maybe we can call some of those other players some high-rising players who maybe want to move up to Prem and play in Prem for the first time in some cases. Who do you give the edge to in the demos? I'm putting you on the spot now.
In the demos,
considering these maps, on these maps, Snakewater and on Viaduct, there may be different one for each.
I'll probably give it to Brago just because, he's a former teammate of mine. He's an absolute beast, and I think he's probably a little bit more controlled than War can get a little frustrated sometimes, going for some crazy plays. Like yesterday, whenever they were struggling, he was really trying to carry the can for his team, but often found himself in a horrible position, trying to do too much. But I'd give the edge to Brago in this one, but this isn't actually the best roster I Stutter could have failed it. Usually they would have had Hat in there, who is like a pretty legendary player around that Premiership level. And also they would have had... Who was playing medic for them? I can't even remember right now, but they have Fenrir instead. Wow.
Your brain is failing you, but that's okay. That's totally fine.
I'm gonna run and look.
You know what? I would almost... I'm kind of watching War. I think that... And I watched some of that match yesterday that War played. He's obviously a powerhouse demo. I think that it's almost better that this match is going down how it is, that the teams are folding and it's kind of just one last kick at the can. I think that War won't be sort of trying too hard. He'll be just kind of playing and just flowing and just doing that War thing. I think that'll be pretty good. So we're live here, and I'm going to follow War right out to mid, as a matter of fact, to see how he rolls out here. I don't know. I think he might have the edge, hopefully, here on Brago, and hopefully he can just do the War thing. That's what I'll be saying over and over. Putting out damage here still at mid. Not very aggressive of a rollout so far, and only really just the fight mostly going on up above. And already we've got 3 players down for Superstars, and that's no good.
Yeah, great work there by Did I Stutter. That's like this middle and Snake Water it's fairly linear, it's fairly straightforward. There aren't that many options, so it's sort of a battle between the high ground and the low ground. And so often you'll see the demo men focus their stickies up top on those exposed players, and Brigo did that well. And his team were able to follow up on that. They got a couple of frags, and now they're able to move forward here on to CP2. Both medics have stayed alive though, so it's going to be an Uber versus Uber battle here. Warharia pumping out the damage, trying to get the force off her. Did I start to think twice about pushing in, but it's actually Commander X who pops off first, but it's an instant response there from Renner. He's going to pop off to keep Brigo alive, and Brigo's feeling confident here. He's moving forward. Scout comes in, Buttnose there, playing as a Butt Go, is cleaning up stickies and moving forward, but there's so many blue players on the point right now, and Funkadelic's come in from the flank. He's died, but he did get Commander X for his trouble there, Getawhale.
Oof, and that's a big pick, but look at a lot of players going down for Did I Stutter, and I've got to commend them actually on how they did that push. They timed it perfectly. Their sort of flanking classes, the scouts and soldiers sat back, perfect timing, and I was watching them come in on the flank, and it worked out because here we go now, capping second. They're going to have a big old advantage because luckily they kept Fenrir up. And so really well played there right off the bat by Did I Stutter.
Yeah, this is looking good right now for Did I Stutter as they move forward with a 50% Uber advantage. They have 20 seconds here before Commander X, playing a Superstar here today, is going to have his own charge, but they're taking their time about it. It might end up as an Uber versus Uber battle unless they start to move, and they are going to do that. They're coming in from lower now, and they have an option to push here. They're going to come in with a Scout and a Soldier, it looks like, but immediately Dr. Leon.
It. That's a great force, my god, and I don't think that was what they wanted to do, and now they're forced to come in with it. Did I Stutter trying to put out damage, but this doesn't look good at all.
The threat
Scout
of the
is on it though. Heavy's got to drop down, which is good, and Demo going to take the Heavy out. Nice work there. Brago goes down though, and we're going to abort that. Like, fill in the analogy.
Like a dumpster baby, okay.
Yeah, Medic's still up, but oh wow, Fenrir somehow still alive. He escapes and grabs the pack, and so Fenrir, I don't know if he's gone down. In fact, he hasn't this whole round so far. Fenrir doing a great job, jukes and jives.
Oh, Uber in the tank here for Superstar. Commander X is poised with his team ready to move forward. He's looking to see if anyone from the Did I Stutter side wants to overextend, but they haven't. They've all backed off onto middle here, and here comes your blue team pushing from the Sol Room. Warher, leading the charge here. He's unloading Sticky after Sticky. He's not sure who to finish off there, but Brago was down to 90. Another couple of hits would have sent him to the spawn key, but he's managed to pick up the kit. But the defense right here for Did I Stutter is sort of a little isolated from each other. Demoman not playing with the combo. Now they've backed off onto the train here. They should be able to hold.
Kind of a free mid, and before this match we did a straw poll whose comms you wanted to hear, and you guys voted for Superstars. Do we want to listen in? Is this Uber exchange about to happen?
Yeah, I think I can make that happen.
Sullen Hut.
I would say maybe take Torsen to go for a trade.
Shit, don't weak as fuck.
Nobody die.
Damage close.
And I'll be with you.
Yeah.
They're close.
Excellent.
We're forcing the multi.
Can you try multi?
Yeah, they've multis.
Right, I'm juggling back.
Soldier
Wait,
window.
pushing.
Yeah, let's try it.
There's
Soldier
soldier
100 on grass.
and jump in.
There's stickies all the way behind you. We
I'm
can't go
behind
in.
them on cheers.
Okay, Kieran, I'm going. We need a scout with us.
Yeah, I'm with.
Leon, come. Rush demo.
Take the demo. Demo down.
Oh, I'm weak. I'm getting health pack quickly. War.
Scout
Soldier
station.
150.
He's tagged.
Soldier took 100. Scott took 30. We're still Sol Room.
Let's
go.
everybody back out. We've got a demo advantage. If we can maybe heal back in, we can go in.
Let's go grass
I've
this
been
time.
We're
Alright, well, we hear there that there is a demo advantage. We saw Brago go down. Hopefully we got it on camera. It was a nice job by Tozen, though. Tozen was trying to sort of press the issue. He jumped up into cheese, kind of got a height advantage and was maybe trying to flush some players out, but didn't really work. So nice job, actually, for Did I Stutter holding on. But here they go now. It's the demo advantage, forcing the Uber. See how this one plays out.
Ooh, War was juggled forward a little bit there, but Commander X was able to catch him. And again, Brago's gone down here, so they're doing a good job of taking that demo man out. And Brago finds himself in this funky yet again, and this time Dr. Leon didn't die, which is what happened last time, so they actually do have an advantage here and they can push off, but they're going to continue in, and they're really putting a lot of spam onto that left door. They've effectively shut that down, but there's a scout on the flank.
Oh my god! I saw about 6 players explode at once right at the end there, my lord. First round goes to the team in blue. It's superstars only. Want to take this mid, sir?
Absolutely. I'm going to watch the Brago cam, I think, and see here. He's coming already onto middle here. He's trying to trade damage with War. He thought it was going to come from the slope, but he actually came out of the Sorum. Brago is just controlling people as best as he can. Soda jumps in, but Brago is going to ignore him and keep putting damage out forward, trying to contain the rest of those blue players, and he's done a good job of putting out damage that'll allow his teammates to follow up on, but it's turning into a pretty scrappy situation.
Oh boy, Dr. Leon was the only one left up, and he was going for Fenrir, and actually I'm shocked that he stayed up. Fenrir, has he died yet? My lord, he's doing a great job of staying alive, isn't he? I don't know if he's gone down once. Maybe once, but that's about it. He has not gone down a whole lot, and keeping that medic up, I mean, keeping your heals out, that's, you know, even an idiot knows that's a good thing, Admirable. And so about to get Uber again now is Mr. Fenrir himself. Be a great position here as the scout gets the cap on, and look like they're going to try to contest this a little bit, superstars. Not content to give this up for free.
Fenrir's gone down there to a sticky trap from War, and looks like superstars want to continue the push, but nobody's paying attention that Funkadelic is underneath there. He hops up on the back of a rocket there and puts another one down onto the superstar. Sunny Black avenges him, but no medic here means it's tricky, and there's a big threat of a back cap. Look at that point, almost capped, but the Lash is spotted there in the kitchen. He's going to get cleaned up, so they can be pretty confident that with these spawns coming in, they have accounted for all players. No threat of the back cap anymore.
Yeah, no threat. I mean, it was an alright job by Flash, but you got to know that they're going to check kitchen. It's the first trick in the book that they look up. So we've got the cap goes down, and we're looking at a crits Krieg on the red team, Admirable. And so Fenrir has switched over to crits. As long as Fenrir can stay alive, he's going to get the crits first. But wow, you got a bit of a bloodbath going down here, and Scout pressuring now into Fenrir. They're just kind of living on that pack, but they're going to kind of back out a Saw here now, and I don't know, maybe feeling a lot of aggression from this blue team. But now the blue team's doing the same thing. Both teams are thinking, oh my god.
Ooh, he just managed to get into the Sorum there. Nobody was paying attention, or like nobody was actually watching middle. They'd all backed off to heal up, and they did manage to do that. They've got. Do they know Crits Krieg is in the field though? Fenrir still has this ace up his sleeve.
Both teams kind of went back to their dressing rooms, and now we're coming back in, and a smart superstar team is going to come in. But ooh, how's this going to work in Saw? Not the best area to pop a crits off. We got Soldier up top as well. They're not going to have the angle here, and here comes the Uber, and so now it's just a total disaster. Fenrir goes down right away. Brago is down as well. That's a lot of the firepower down. This looks like it'll be an easy cap. And the question for, oh my god, question for Did I Stutter is, are they going to have anyone up at last to defend? And it's not looking very good.
Yeah, the sort of awareness of the Uber situation or the position in there from Fenrir was a little lacking. He put himself in real danger when he should have sort of been aware that Commander X hadn't died and he should be expecting an Uber, but sort of put all his eggs in one basket there, hoping he'd get the lucky crit shot off, but it didn't happen. And I mean, as I understand it from the sort of research in the pre-season, Fenrir was a player they had dropped from their roster, but he is here playing tonight. I think Funkadelic is sort of benched as well, but both these guys are playing tonight, and that might affect the Did I Stutter performance a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Fenrir has been doing fantastic. I mean, I got to give him credit for that. He's been playing great, staying alive on these mids really well, despite pressure from War. War putting out a lot of damage, top of his scoreboard. The fight's going up now. Bomb in on the medic. Brago goes down, though. And so Brago down for Did I Stutter, and I don't know, Fenrir thinking of getting out of here, just still sitting here in Saw. But they're staying in here. Look at War, still putting out spam. 4 players still up for the Superstar team. Yeah, and with 3 players up, it's time to get the F out of here for Team Red.
They wanted to make a go at that middle. They realised they're 2-0 down. Buttnose went forward and with a little buff there and tried to make a play onto War, but he couldn't get him. And once they realised they couldn't get the Demo Man down, I think it was the right move to back out. But now they're going to move forward and contest it. They've drawn the blue players forward. And there's Funkadelic getting an important frag onto Leon, but the drop from Fenrir! Good pipe!
Fenrir, no! Fenrir, after everything I've said... Oh, and look at the Scout now is in on the medic right now, and wow, nice bomb there. I've got to give credit, actually, to the soldiers on Superstars Only have been playing great. Sunny Black and Tosin both been having a great match so far, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, in that situation in particular, they lost both their scouts so early. Dr. Leon and Fanva died to that soldier aggression. And normally, if you have that scout advantage, it should have been a pretty solid opportunity for Did I Stutter to clean up. But Sunny Black and Tosin just came in and pumped out a lot of damage to follow up on what War had already done. So they sort of dug them out of a hole there, I feel.
Yeah, given definitely the soldier edge so far, at least in this round, to the soldiers on that blue team. We got Linus now, who's just kind of waiting at last, jumping around, getting impatient, wants to bomb something. Wondering, is he going to get a chance, or are they going to come around the other side? It looks like they are. Really popping the Scout, and here we go. Heavy's there to counter. The Scout's just going to come right in the face of the Heavy. And this might be an easy cap. Soldier jumps in, though. Soldier's doing a lot of great work on Did I Stutter? Both soldiers there, and the Scout's doing great cleanup. Soldier's still in there, and now it's going to be Dr. Leon trying for it. Med's going to try for it. Needles are out. Last man standing is Butt Go. Give that man a gold medal. Give him the individual gold medal in that exchange. Do we have those? Do we print the gold medals up?
Yeah, I think we could get one on his ETF2L profile or something.
Yeah. Last man standing.
These Division 1 players, of course, don't have to use their actual nicknames, but Buttnose is playing here as Buttgo. I noticed earlier, whenever I was looking for players to contact pre-game, that Brigo was playing as Buttnose, just to add to the confusion, but thankfully he changed his name back before the game started. But right now there's action going on as Linus and Brigo both find themselves in the spawn queue. That's a lot of damage, a lot of area control. Missing right here. Fenrir goes down as well.
Superstar goes down. There's a big pick there for Thalash. Look at Thalash. Holy God. And there's 2 players left up for Did I Stutter. And they're the Scouts. And they're just going to, you know, do that Scout thing. Give a thumbs up and pose for the camera and cap mid.
The cleanup power of the Scouts demonstrated right there. And just checking to see what the medics are going to be running when they spawn. It is going to be Medigun versus Medigun. No more crits from Fenrir just yet. But I'm looking forward to seeing some over the course of these 2 maps.
I agree with you there, and I've got to give credit, actually. I mean, you know, Flash has been playing great. We know how skilled he is, and Buttnose has been playing good as well. They're starting to kind of turn it on here a little bit. They want to try to pick up some rounds, though. They've got mid-capped right now. We're looking at, 17 minutes left on this map. And so if you're a fan of Did I Stutter, you want to pick one up. You want to certainly take this second soon and try to get the momentum on your side. I think their soldiers need to pick it up a little bit. Yeah, they've certainly been outshadowed. They haven't really had those key bombs and key picks that they've wanted yet, have they?
Funkadelic is trying to move forward here onto the green area, the green grass of home. He is Irish as well. He's moving forward here. Uber's popped off. Soaks up the damage and he has to get popped off on, but it's a counter Uber pretty much immediately there from Superstar, aka Commander X.
Fenrir just had nobody to heal and had to run out. He's still in there, but he got disconnected. Red's still in this. Oh, down goes Tosin. And that's almost everyone down now. Going to be a real easy cap here for Red, and so looking good for Did I Stutter. And if they get a Scout up real quick, it might be a real quick cap at last. Yeah, we're not going to have any...
went in, he went in deep after that Uber charge.
No respawns.
Didn't manage to get much done, but everyone else just seemed to turn it on there. It was like so much damage in a short space of time, a lot of frags coming in. Impressive.
Yeah. And I don't see that too often, just a real easy cap. Nobody comes out to contest, and we're looking at 2-1 now, so Did I Stutter pick one up? And I'm going to be watching the Demo Man for Did I Stutter, Mr. Brago. We're going to see how they roll out this Did I Stutter team. How do they get this momentum sort of on their side? He just puts out 2 sticks for now, just trying to get eyes on this blue team, knowing where to shut off. Throwing sticks at the medic, actually. The bomb comes in now at the med. Down goes Brago, and he's down again. Seems like Brago going down on a lot of these mids, doesn't it, Admirable?
Oh yeah, and there's Butt Nose picking up a frag onto Superstar. His teammates couldn't clean him up in time, so he did manage to equalise that medic situation. Maybe make the best of a bad situation, but yeah, Brago. I was watching his POV and he sort of stepped to the right on middle and he was trying to make a play instead of just going contesting the sort of centre of the point. He went right and there wasn't really much for him to do there, and then I think he'd realised he hadn't done much. That soldier on his face, he panicked and he died.
Yeah. I feel like it wasn't the best mid. I know he's capable of better, but anyhow, rolling along here now as we have the cap of second.
Oh, there's crits!
Look at this! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Body parts flying all around here at this second point. And the recap went down, but we're going to get Blue capping it back now, and so, oof, that was kind of ugly there. Yeah, the recap, and Blue on that Crits Krieg, if you missed it, I'm sure you could see it on our fabulous little HUD there, but Blue sticking with the Crits Krieg, and looks like when they, I don't know, Superstar is still going to stick with it.
He had about 40-50% there before he died, so I guess he feels that he didn't give it a fair go. He's going to run it again.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of a false start, you know. Take a mulligan on that and, you know, try again, as they say, you know.
There's Tex as well. Dr. Leon spawning on the sniper, and he had a pretty decent spree on sniper there in that first game they played on Sunday against GG but he didn't play sniper that often, but he definitely can produce some action. So maybe we're checking out. Look at this!
Oh, he dropped his Uber! Fenrir dropped his Uber. Let's not make fun. Let's all remember that everybody makes mistakes, as we had crits popped off and nowhere to go with it. And Soldier gonna come in and contest, but that's shut down. Other Soldier gonna come in. Funkadelic comes in against Superstar. Oh my god. Some people were saying that these teams are just gonna be taking the piss in this match, but I'm not seeing it yet. They're going for it. From what I've seen, and my god. We're having a good time here on Snakewater as another round picked up by Team Supa. That was kind of a good little ending, wasn't it? That was our first mid where both meds dropped down, but it was a nice ending.
Yeah, and again, another quick capitalization. Like, these engagements happening on CP2 seem to be very brutal, lots of players going down at once, so the spawn wave didn't come in time yet again. But we're back onto another middle. I think it's the 5th one so far, and Brago is trying to take a more commanding presence on middle. Now he steps back to get heals from his medic. No soldier going to bomb directly in. Both soldiers from Superstars only, just playing the high ground and trying to chip away, but Tyson drops down and gets cleaned up by Funkadelic, and this middle taking his time. Sonny goes in.
Brago! Oh my god! Brago got a double pipe kill on Superstar, Dr. Leon, and then he killed War just for, I mean, fun purposes, I guess. And what the hell kind of a mid did we just see? Brago, I mean, all he did was get on the roof, and that was it. I was almost going to criticize him because he wasn't really, you know, he's kind of doing his own thing. He's not protecting his medic much, but my god, I mean, the soldiers certainly did that. Linus and Funkadelic. What a great mid overall. Do that again next time.
Oh, here comes an Uber from the bottom. They're just going to bring in everybody. Lots of flashes going off here, and they've managed to get themselves 2 frags for the trouble. Superstar, Tyson, both go down. There's heavy weapons guy appearing on that left-hand side, but he's been cleaned up quickly.
Brago landed a double pipe on Sonny Black.
Brago
has found it. Brago has found his rhythm now. I might take back what I said about War having the edge, and I'm watching Brago on this mid again. I've got to think he's going to get up on that roof again and just do what they did last mid. He got up and got some height advantage so that he stayed alive longer, and as a team, Did I Stutter just did that Did I Stutter thing. I mean, they worked together and rocked the mid. Brago now not going up above. He is going to stay down below this time. No bombing yet, but Soldier's there going for him, and ooh, this might be trouble. Buttnose is down, Linus is down for red, and not looking so good, and so I'm a little surprised there that they're going to be backing out here and giving up the cap to the Superstars.
Yeah, Brago was pretty weak quite early in that. Someone stole his med pack. Now he jumps in. He's going to follow up on Thalash's call. He's in behind.
Got one pipe. He hit one pipe on War, and now War and Sonny are the only ones up.
Oh, War's half health here. He's backing off looking for that second med pack, but nobody's going to chase him. I think they're just happy that they have Uber advantage.
Yeah, a bit of an unconventional mid. We can call it that, right?
Yeah,
was not
Superstars
expecting that
thought they'd
outcome.
won it, and then Brago came flying back in to support his scouts and managed to get that medic and scout frag there. There's Sunny Black trying to go in for the force, but he is shut down instantly. They're all over him.
And now this is going to be a real bad situation here for Superstars, who they want to try to contest something, but they want to stay alive for last too, as the second cap goes down. And so they've got to really back out. We've got Dr. Leon playing sniper. He's tagged up as Tex McColt.
He had a quick glimpse of a medic head there, but he was already sort of moving back, didn't get the shot off.
Yeah,
and now the charge coming in.
Time to kill some dudes that are blue, and this one's looking real good. Is it going to play out? Uber comes on, they Uber the heavy, just like a good old-fashioned pub. Brago staying alive. Look at Brago go, my lord. Brago is on a different plane, finally goes down. We're going to have equal Ubers here, kind of a heartbreaker there, and I don't think we're going to have any kind of... I mean, there's certainly a possibility of a back cap, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Dr. Leon, pretty influential in that defense. He was sniper at first, that probably forced him to Uber early. And then he switched off the heavy and was there to hold on to that last point. Now they've got opportunity to push out, but Fanva dies early in the push. And with one scout down, it becomes harder to cap, but they have equalised. But there's the last one deep on CX. Wow.
Flash, what the hell? Flash, you know, doing a fantastic job. Somebody please pay that man. Superstar now getting his respawn. He's 8 seconds till he's back up. And so, I mean, here comes Team Red. Did I stutter? They're at 90... They're going to have the Uber. I mean, that's just it. But look, we get a little trick here. Get a little soldier waiting. Tosin just standing there. No one home. And they're going to go for last. Tosin now going to make something happen. Heavy's down, and this looks good.
Tosin tried his best there to do some sneaky damage, but they just seemed to gain too much position with that Uber charge, and they all died. Long story short.
They all died, and they will all be missed. And we're looking at 8 minutes, 10 seconds left on the map, Admirable. Thanks, guys, for joining us on Team Fortress TV. This one's going to kind of come down to the wire here with 8 minutes left.
Yeah, maybe we should go to some comms real quick. Hopefully I haven't missed too much.
We're in top, take him. Go, go, go. There's something we can
Leave.
What's up?
I'm going slowly.
They've all taken a fucking pipe. Scouts, we come down. Fuck me.
Leave lower.
Scouts, demo chasing you from Soul Room. He's going lobby. He's lower.
Are you?
We need someone to go into the medic if we can.
Grim stuff.
Yeah, I love that war call. They've all taken a pipe. All of them. War, pretty frustrated, and I think it's kind of the same thing that happened in his last match, that he's doing a lot of work, but he just maybe feels frustrated that he's not getting the kind of cleanup and finishes that he wants, because he is putting out good damage.
Yeah, he definitely, there's a little tension in the comms there. Commander X as well felt a little bit let down in that scout, didn't cover his retreat, and he eventually got chased by the demo man despite having survived all the way to last.
You know what, the season's coming to an end, and these guys are you know, it gets frustrating. We have Uber Exchange here going down now. Not an exchange, because it's only red, but the heavy's going to come out, and Mr. Tex McColt just kind of shooting that soldier up in the air. So we get a successful defense, and now Superstar going to get those heals out. We're going to get the scouts out to second to recap that, hopefully.
So all that drama about the horrible middle and then CX dying right at the end, it was for nothing, because this is Snake War and people get turned over all the time in that last push. And we've seen Jedi Star do that a couple of times. Sure, like I said, this mightn't be their roster they've been practicing with, but even the fact that they'd already pushed and failed in a similar fashion, they might want to rethink their strategy for moving into last.
Yeah, I mean, I feel so bad. I hope when these matches are over, when we play here and we move on to Viaduct, that these teams can just hug it out, you know, get all the frustration out. The season will be over, the teams will be done then. We can all just breathe and relax, and there could be no tension. We'll all have a little kumbaya down by the snakes in the snake water. Snakes aren't there anymore, though.
Rest in peace, Snakes.
Yeah, rip snakes. Uber coming in.
Both
Ubers. We have an exchange this time. No heavy. Oh, actually, we do have the heavy.
Oh, War gets cleaned up. He'd already eaten a sticky trap on the way and managed to survive on 50 health, but the Uber wasn't enough to save him. He's gone down. Superstars managed to make out alive, and it will be an equal Uber game, but with 3 players down, I think Superstars only are going to have to forfeit position here. Linus is already trying to sneak into the flank. He is thinking of going Sorum, then just chooses to regroup with his team. Did I start taking this very seriously? It's a 3-3 game with 5 minutes left.
It is! 5 minutes, 5 seconds, and now it's crunch time. We're basically playing from the start. It's the same as if it was 0-0. It is 3-3, and, you know, both of these teams, I mean, they're equal in the tables, as we said, and so I think both of these guys, both of these teams, they want to take this. They want to sweep the map points, don't they?
Yeah,
Pride.
they
It's a
want that
pride
bronze
match.
medal.
Yeah,
Do you
well,
actually
I
get a
mean,
little medal on the table for it?
yeah, I mean, you know, it's better to have that than no medal, right? Nobody remembers who came in 4th place, do they, Admirable? Nobody.
And of course the actual medals given out by Valve as well. So
Of course, yeah.
There's in-game medals at stake here. What are we talking about?
That's the thing, yeah, I forgot about those precious Valve medals. Shout out to Valve, I'm sure they're all watching this cast right now, as we all know. Fight over second right now, we have both medics still up. Brago, though, is down. Brago has been doing so much work for his team. And a little hold on here. We've got everyone on blue wiped off of the face of the planet. Gonna have the mid-cap go down at least. No shenanigans yet on mediguns, though. We are both still using regular mediguns, so that means that Fenrir have a big old advantage. And we're going to be watching maybe for some forces and some pops. Tosin and Sunny Black have been doing a good job, especially Tosin.
Check out Sunny Black right now. Sunny Black hiding in the forward spawn here. Linus checked to see if anyone would come out of that door, and he didn't see. I'm not sure if he's aware of it. There's no stickies here. Sunny Black has got an opportunity for a slam dunk.
Sunny,
he's going to step out.
Sunny! Ah!
Fenrir serves. Fenrir, the boss.
How the hell did he get away, Admirable? What is this?
Oh,
Is this
no,
real?
he
Oh, he finally goes
jinxed him.
down.
He jinxed him.
What is going on here?
Oh, 96% for Fenrir. He surfed a couple of rockets there to make it to the med pack. Then Tyson was following up on the enraged
we
comms.
got a pick on Superstar. Flash, how many picks has Flash had on Superstar? We got Med Drop City here, and it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Atrocious.
Yeah, that's definitely been a recurring theme for Latch onto Superstar. He keeps finding these gaps, these openings, and somebody needs to play a little bit closer to Commander X in those transitions, because it's always after the play's broken down or when they're trying to move through that Thalash seems to find the gap and come in there and take him down.
Oh,
that's going to be a little heartbreaking.
So yeah, if you came into this thinking this is a joke match for two teams that were folding and they're not going to try, I mean, that's BS. We're seeing all kinds of plays all over the place. We've got Fenrir down again, as a matter of fact. War picked him out. He continues to do so much damage, although he's pressured now a little bit. He's still out there. Taking damage, and that might be it for War. He goes down. So everyone on blue is down. The red players are going to convene on last.
Big spawn wave coming in, though, in 2 seconds. Can they get it?
Quick enough.
No.
It's a fast cap, and we're looking at 4-3 with 2 minutes left. But Admirable, never say never. I want to have a look at this blue team and see what they do. They're running regular Uber, nothing
fancy
crazy.
little team comms for this potentially final middle. Oh, the camp before the storm
I'm going
here.
aggressive.
Go on, Sunny.
Shit.
Going lower right it now.
Gonna
Going
take a
now.
hit.
Demo's forced to
Scout
play
on right
defensive.
side.
now.
Scout on top right.
Start going, start going.
This.
One scout's weak, one's very weak.
One is
Damage weak,
top
demo
right,
down,
top
demo
right.
down.
60 HP demo.
Damage weak. Demo down.
One's
Touch
very
on top.
top.
Scout is halfish. Sorry, it's left center.
I haven't hit him.
Let's go. Both
The medic
coming
is
in
in
now.
I died quickly, so
Oh, what are
I'll
you doing?
join you.
Fucking heal me.
Coming in now.
Go on,
The green with you.
What? He took another fucking pipe and he's not dead.
Can we
Let's
go
go.
up?
Yeah.
1 minute, we need to go hard.
Going in the kitchen. Let me see if I can get
We need
up
people on height.
They're
We need
very
people on height.
defensive. My slope.
I'm coming in on the right side.
Soldier low. We're going into them,
Okay,
base
but then he multied a lot. Sorry, he's down. Scout's
almost
weak as
spamming me
well.
off height.
Start
They're
capping.
out. We need
Start
to cap.
capping. We need to go. We need to go.
Pushing. Everyone, scout cap, everyone else go.
Yeah, go.
Sorry,
Go,
sir. He's tagged.
go Liam. Go.
Nice.
Going green.
Let's go. We've got 30 seconds.
Two
Jump
picks.
out
Jump
window.
on
Out
window,
window.
jump
Out
on
window.
green.
We're all in. Go on the bridge, go on the bridge, go on the
Scout
bridge.
underneath. Scout underneath.
That was
Your
right.
ass, EX.
Go under, go under. We've got 20 seconds.
There was a scout
We
underneath.
don't have time for Uber. Buffing
Let's
people.
go.
Let's go.
We're going under now. They have a heavy. You have to go on the heavy.
Jump,
10
soldiers,
seconds.
jump.
Fully focus.
Heavy, 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 heavy.
Demo's
Oh,
on
there's a
this.
Let's
fucking
go,
soldier
let's go.
behind us.
Soldiers just drop down from up top.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking stuff.
Woo! My goodness, what a finish. That was, I felt my heart pounding through my neck there a little bit, Admirable. They almost pulled that off, but not quite enough time.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking of cutting the comms off, but then I was watching Dr. Leon trying to kill that 1 HP scout for a few seconds there down in the lobby, but he eventually did clean him up. Maybe we'll take a look at the logs here and see what what story the numbers tell us.
See what the hell happened. Yeah, that was fantastic, that last mid. War was doing a lot of great work, but again, not really maybe getting the follow-ups that he needed from his other classes. I think that mid sort of took a lot longer than those guys maybe would have wished or hoped. But that was a real close one, and so yeah, 4-3. That's how that one rolls out as we move on to our next map, which is Viaduct. That's where we're going to decide all of this.
Yeah,
Man, what a
Viaduct
thriller
is,
of a finish. That was crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
Viaduct's going to be pretty crazy, but just sort of looking at the logs real quick, I think John has them up, and it's 15. The demo men neck and neck here, showing their Premiership quality, both putting out about 15,000 damage over the 30 minutes. That it's impressive that they cancelled each other out, and then you can see there the soldiers falling up. So it's pretty close there, but the stat that stands out for me is the Lash 37 frags. He was the guy who was actually following up on this damage, finding the frags consistently. And then you have War, and then you have Buttnose. So like the two scouts from Dead I Stutter seem to be playing a superior game to their counterparts. There's Fanva down near the bottom of the frags with 17 on the reverse, you know.
Yeah, one crazy thing to me too is, how about this? Uber's dropped by Fenrir. He dropped 3 compared to 0 for Superstar, and Did I Stutter still pulled it off. I mean, my goodness. It's pretty impressive. And I mean, Fenrir, I think, definitely had the edge. I mean, the numbers are pretty similar on the medics, but just from what I saw, my God, Fenrir had fantastic movement the whole time, great game sense, and was staying alive quite a bit.
I mean, it obviously helps that Did I Stutter won 6 of the 8 middles. So, like, your medic might survive some of those. That's going to help his stats a little bit. But in generally seem to have better protection. Like I mentioned about Dalash, always seemed to find the gaps to get Superstar, but Fenrir seemed to be well protected. And he did have some nice serves as well. We saw him survive briefly and then eventually die, but he had some moves for sure.
Yeah, you've got to wonder if the Superstar team had a scout that could have been, in the zone like Flash was to pick the med. I mean, you look at the deaths for the medics. Superstar died 20 times. Fenrir only died 12 times. That's a difference of 8, and that's a huge deal. You're a former medic, you know that.
Hey man, I'm a Highlander medic now. That's where the real action is.
Yes,
you think it's intense playing against 6 players? Try playing against 9.
The one true game. How could I forget? Yeah. I thought you hung up your medigun. It's still on the wall.
Nobody ever really puts TF2, you know.
Right, that's true.